here with TesseracT. Why don't we go around and introduce everybody and your parts in the band?
I'm Jay, and I play the drums.
I'm James, I play the guitar.
I'm Michael, I play the banjo.
Excellent. I'm Ray Wilson, I play bass.
I'm Elliot, I'm the second drummer.
So you have a lead drummer?
That's it.
We harmonize.
So, Elliot, you're the band's new vocalist. How did they approach you?
I got an email from him just one day when I was lying on my couch in my underwear doing nothing. And
That's not a joke, is it?
no, he just told me what was going on. They were kind of in a pinch, so reached out, sent me a clip to audition over, and it all came together really quickly. I would say a week and a half, to be honest, from like when he emailed me to, you know, already planning on what we were going to do. It took like no time at all.
Is it true that the members of the Safety Fire recommended you?
That's yeah. That's,
That's true.
I think it was Des, guitarist, mentioned it. And Daniel Reagan as well.
So the crazy thing is, I'd totally been listening to Morning Shores earlier and listening to what Elliot was doing with that. For some reason, didn't make the connection. It was only when James, you were a gig pissed. And he went, oh, let's try Elliot. Then I went, oh yeah, he's really good. So it fell into place. Square peg, round hole. Oh, well done. In joke.
So, why did you guys choose Elliot? Were there any other people on the table?
There's a few other people out there, but you see, we've got a bit of a strong vision for what we want to do, and Elliot fits into that really, really well. It's like we're, like myself and Michael, and well, everybody here are really big fans of the sort of soulful style that Jeff Buckley did, and Elliot does that just naturally, but he's got his own little twist on it, and we thought that's going to really work on what we're doing. We think it does.
a secret weapon.
Can you share any more detailed information about Dan's departure, as in how long was the process between the arguments between when he wanted to leave and when he left?
It's the thing. It's I know everybody says, "Oh, this was totally amicable." We're all good friends, but the fact is we are, and that's the reason why it's just been so easy for us to have this transition. So what does it mean when Dan just wants to do different things? He's got other plans in mind, and he's got a family that he wants to be with.
And that pig farm in Bristol.
The pig farm, yeah, this is it. You know, you've got to look after your pigs, and being on the road, pigs turn to cheese.
They start eating each other.
Exactly. I hate to say, but there's no scandal. There's absolutely no.
Oh.
Sorry, it's a boring story.
Not like when Portnoy left Dream Theater.
He literally said he couldn't do it, we hugged, and then we cried a bit.
So the reception of Elliot was quite controversial amongst your fans. You even jokingly stated that your second full-length album could be titled Neophobia. Did you expect so much controversy?
Well, what's funny about that is Radio 1 actually announced that, or in England, that our new album's going to be called
BBC.
Neophobia.
The major radio, the biggest radio station in the country, got it wrong. It was brilliant.
Do your research.
They don't really have much of a sense of humor, though. So,
I even emailed the DJ to let him know, and was like, haha, isn't that funny, and he didn't respond.
That's it, no more Radio 1.
Yeah, burn bridges there.
It's not our fault, man. She did fucking research.
Yeah, totally.
You recently stated in an interview that you're currently working on an EP to be released soon, and a new full-length album to be released around October 2012 at the earliest. Is that still accurate?
Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We've got we're almost finished with the EP. We've just got one more track to do, and then we're actually going to do some vocals for it. But we just finished the single from that. That's a video as well. It's going to be released sometime. We need to talk about that today. And that's it, really. Yeah, the album we're going to maybe start writing in January. but it's this is it. You know, tours keep getting offered, and some of these tours you can't turn them down.
Mm.
Okay. Do you think the band style will also be influenced due to Elliot's different vocal approach, or?
I think so.
Yeah, different.
I mean, the thing is though, like one was finished before Dan started putting vocals over it, and in fact, Ali wrote a lot of part 1 and part 2.
Bits of April's.
Julian was another vocalist way in the back that kind of did all the rhythms for Sunrise.
Yeah.
So we kind of just write the music regardless of what the vocals are going to be. But I think we're looking to involve vocalists a lot more in what's going on. And now because the music isn't there, we've got an opportunity to do that.
There's quite a lot of demos like that.
Yeah, the music isn't finished. So there'll be loads of space for Elliot to get on that straight away. Whereas Dan was singing over finished tracks.
Are you really looking forward to that, Elliot?
Yeah. It'd be nice to get an album out and do it from the ground up. So can't go wrong there.
So, what are the current plans for maybe an EP release? Maybe you already have a time frame set, or
For the EP
for
release.
the EP, yes.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that about now. Obviously, we've had changes. haven't we?
Yeah. I'm seeing in the Tesseract calendar that pops up on my Google account, EP release, question mark, like the last 3 Mondays.
Oh shit.
You can have your band meeting now. We'll just film it.
It's going to be early next year. Yeah. We've got. Well, I have a plan for recording the vocals. If you're up for it, dude. We're going to stop in Monument Valley. Just get out of the tour bus because we're touring America for the next couple of months. Stop. Just stand outside the tour bus and record some vocals in the desert. You just think, oh, that'd be so much fun.
Oh, the old hippie approach.
Yeah.
Get acoustics.
Yeah, exactly. Get a campfire going. Shoot some people.
Acoustic guitar.
Well, no, you're
Marshmallows.
the whole album on a tour bus. You use a cardboard box or a kick drum.
Well, I'm sure it sounded awful.
That's not good.
But I've seen where they mixed that.
Yeah.
It's in that Rick Rubin's Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
So they totally changed.
so it wasn't mixed on the tour.
Okay. You'll be touring with Between the Buried and Me and Animals as Leaders for the Saints and Sinners tour in the US. This is your first tour in North America. What are the differences and the similarities between the North American and the European gent scene?
It's not like we've done the LXD tour over there, so
It seems as though kids don't stand as much in America. They kind of move around a little bit more.
He's American and he moves around a lot.
I don't think, from my limited sort of experience of going over there, I don't think America's quite as sectioned off in its own little scenes as maybe Europe. In Europe, like, you've got your people that are into sort of this proggy, genty metal, and you've got your hardcore kids, your deathcore kids. And whereas I think, although those scenes exist in America, it's a little bit more
It's very regional
integrated.
over here, isn't it? But I suppose the difference in languages, I mean, I know everybody in Europe has a smattering of everybody else's language. Like if you're from Germany, you can probably speak a bit of Dutch, and you definitely speak English. But in America, everybody speaks. Well, I'd say American. You'd be surprised, man. They can't fucking understand a word I say. Come on.
Well, don't worry, I'll do all the talking.
You can translate.
Translate from American to English. You recently released the instrumental version of your debut album, One, through iTunes. Why did you decide to release it, and why now?
It's actually an early release. We were thinking of doing it like December time. It just felt right. I'm like, let's do it. There's all this crap in the press about us. Let's just put out this album now.
we talked about it for quite a while, hadn't we?
It was always going to
ages
happen.
ago, and just seemed like a good idea to do it.
The really cool thing is now though we got this double LP, so it's a vinyl edition of One, but also the instrumental, which we're starting today. It's released today. We're just going to sell it at the show tonight, and online, and hopefully it shows in America as well. If we don't break them, taking them over, it's really fragile.
Child luggage.
So it has nothing to do with the vocal change?
I can understand why people would think that.
It's not me singing on that album, so no one's gaining anything by
You've got to realise
removing the
that
vocals.
when we released Nascent as a single, that had an instrumental version of it as well. So it's always been in the pipeline. People have, like, especially like fans that are on the Got Gem forums and on, like, say, 7th String, they all have been like, you guys have got to release an instrumental version from the day that we released the full version. So the fans want it, the fans ask, we give.
And the album's been done for so long instrumentally as well, it kind of makes a lot of sense, you know.
I mean, we work very hard at making the music stand up without any element of vocals involved, but to us it just sounds better with vocals, but a lot of people think they prefer it without. So hey, we're one of the few bands that can release both. Like, who was it, Mastodon did it as well. It was cool, and I often listened to both albums back to back when I had it on. It sounded great.
And Periphery.
Periphery,
I haven't heard the instrumental album.
There's a lot of people who've taken over the vocal version as well. Like they actually prefer it. They feel it sounds like different or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you know the guys, did they remix it, or was it just they took the vocals out?
They just took the vocals off.
When they master it, it will change the sound because there's no vocal.
It's
slamming the compressor.
doing stuff like that really benefits, like, just pure, just people that want to learn, you know, all the instruments, instrumentals, and, you know, it's easier than just hitting you up with the stems of the songs and tabs and everything. They can learn it by ear off that without vocals clouding it. So it works both ways.
And also, the vocals have obviously become the main focus when you listen to music. So if you take that away, you can certainly pick out loads of other, say, guitar parts which you may not have noticed before. That's one nice thing about it.
In fact, our next release is going to have an instrumental, a normal, and just a pure a cappella.
Just.
And a banjo version as well.
So it's Elliot Coleman doing TesseracT all on its own.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
Really
that'll go
go for
great.
us.
In fact, we should just release that for the next one.
Awesome. I'll let you I love that.
Yeah. As long as it's barbershop though.
That's what we're
Barbershop.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
So you've recently been you've been working on a new music video for Eden, which has been directed by Ganesh Rao. How did you get in touch with him, and why did you choose him?
Come on, man, have you seen his stuff?
Yeah.
It's just like, I just saw that on some forum and went, yes, he's so good. And it's more the style than anything that's... The content of the video is neither here nor there, you know, it doesn't matter to me. It's the style of everything that he's done is perfect. And we just saw the first cut of it like 3 days ago, and it's like, yeah, this shit is awesome. And it's like, we're really pleased with it. And it's, again, you look at it, everybody's gonna be like, what is going on? But it doesn't matter, it just looks beautiful, and that's why we got in touch with it, because he's just got this fantastic way, this fantastic eye, and knows how to translate that to film. So,
And the best thing is, we're not in it.
Yeah.
so for once it's a
It was a amazing day in a freezing factory. A green screen day. That was like,
yeah, we didn't have to spend 10 hours playing the same fucking part. Although that did make us play part 2 far better.
That's true.
It's
And
a
we
good
s-
rehearsal.
We spent a good 2 hours sliding around in actual dog shit.
Pigeon shit.
Was it? No, it's dog.
No, there was dog
So
shit.
it's where the guy who owned the building let his dog.
Do you remember what was the worst thing about it? He tried to clean it with a hose.
Oh, I remember this story. I remember this
Spread
story.
shit everywhere.
Well, I had to throw my drum mat away after that. So I was stupid. I took it back with me in the car, and the car just smelled like shit for so long.
And part 2 is like what, like 4 minutes, and Eden is 9.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
that'd be rough.
So when should we expect it to be released?
When a label turns up today, because they're German, we'll discuss it. But it's going to be in the next month.
What is different about the song in the video than on the album?
It's video edit, so it's like 4.5 minutes long now.
4 minute 22.
So that was quite hard to sort of condense that down to obviously 8 minutes, like you were saying. And you're re-recording all the drums for it, re-recording all the guitars, Elliot's on it as well. So it's a completely new recording of it.
You said last night that you reduced the instrumentation because it was the album version is so layered.
Yeah, there's one there. It's more sort of picks the key parts. There's still a lot of layers and stuff on it. Yeah, it's more the key parts are sort of focused on that. Sort of.
So this will be the first official song with Elliot on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a weird track because it's on the album. It's very, very produced. I mean, overly produced. Some people might say. So it's really slick and really polished. We've unintentionally made it a bit more energetic and a bit more vibrant and raw. Yeah, it's just got more of a bounce to it. Like it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same vibe, isn't it? But there's something. There's some.
Fucking Swedish people.
There's something totally. It's almost like a different band's playing it. And there's a killer middle section.
Yeah, the section's in
we've
there. Got a nice groove train bit.
Yeah. Even on the album was when it hit the middle bit where it all broke down, it did just sort of become really soft and wishy-washy. This is just funky.
Yeah, the guys playing live.
So this new 4-minute version would be like a live song now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So your last appearance at Euroblast was at the 2009 edition with this exact same combination, you and then textures. In retrospect, how much has changed since then?
Two vocalists.
Yeah, we had Abby. It was a long time ago. I thought it was 2008.
I think it was
It was 3 years ago. But anyway, this boring conversation of whether it was 2008 or 2009. We've been through hell. We've travelled so much. I mean, think about it. The average American tour is
About a month.
long. But I'm thinking it's like 16,000 miles each tour. We're about to do our third one. We've travelled to Australia, to India.
3 days.
Yeah, fuck. We went to Australia for 3 days. It took us 2 days to get there. Played for 3 days and got on a plane again for another day. Long.
It's good though.
We've seen the world.
We've seen the world.
Yeah. We've certainly got a better idea of what we want.
Yeah, lots of stuff's happened.
Well, good. Well, thank you for sitting down with us, and I hope you guys have an excellent show tonight. I'll definitely be up there with you.
Thank you.
Nice one, thanks very much.
Thanks.